Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Fulltopia here in City Skylines. Guys, last episode we did some pretty cool expansions. We managed to hook up the train network to the big woodland plantation area. We did some minor improvements, got a new subway line in down to the industrial area, and today we're going to kind of continue on that. We have a few little issues kind of arriving and appearing and popping up in the city. One of them is garbage. I want to try and build a small little garbage plant to start with in the city, and I also want to try and expand our little woodland industry as well to not only to provide more jobs, but also to make a little bit extra cash money moolah. Now guys, before we jump into this, if you're enjoying Fulltopia, make sure you smash that like button down below. And if you're new around here, please make sure you subscribe. But here we go guys, we are pretty much back right now. Now, so an eagle eye viewer, apologies, I can't remember who sent it in, notice that I've made the highway here cut in. So no one coming from this way goes across, they come down to go across, and that might have been an issue of some of the traffic that was being caught. So I kind of need to sort that. I don't know how I managed to do that. I have no freaking idea. Maybe we should double check this side's okay. Yeah, that side is pretty fine. I don't know how I managed to do that, guys. I have no freaking idea. I don't even know why we need to tell the lanes they need to do that. It's kind of weird, isn't it? But there we go. It's kind of all up and running. So I do need to create a small little garbage plant because there is garbage issues everywhere and we need to be able to solve them. I've just noticed a little bit of traffic building up down here. So if I turn off the traffic lights just here for a second, that should help the flow of traffic. See how things go with that. Right, okay. So I've got a few little spots, places that I want to, possibly put our little garbage plant. I was thinking about here, but then it's like, this area kind of leads onto whatever we place down on this side. So I don't really want to do that just yet. But I was thinking, what about on the edge around here? That would be a nice little cool spot too. Or even along this side here. So if we can give you like a really good access to the highway, then we're up and running, boys. We've got nothing to worry about. Actually, do you know what? We're going to create it around here. So what I'll do is I'll try and integrate this up and over section as the way, this kind of garbage plant we'll use to get in and out. So again, there's a few ways in which I can do this. I might even try and integrate this going around and then connect up in some way. Now, if I brought this out just like that, how weird would that be? Is that too weird? What do you think? I mean, it could potentially work. Let me turn the traffic lights off there. And off there as well. Now, it could potentially work. It's just a really great way to get them in and out of the area to kind of maximize this platform. But it looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? So what about if we don't use that? And also, we could definitely improve this area eventually. So what I'll actually do then is, for now, this is going to be like a little placeholder. So what would it like if I dropped it down at that point? Now, I'm not feeling that either. And how much can I create as a bend to go this way? Now, if I use the Anna key to kind of cut through it, and we just kind of bring that out to there. It's too many. Oh, have I got power issues? I was gonna say it's too. Let me pause it. It's too many chunky roads around. Now, what's going on with my power issues? Then are we just not producing? I feel like this is the issue. It's like we've got so many trucks, and it's just there's something fishy going on with our power, and I can't quite put my finger on it. It is a weird one. So let me try and figure this out then. So if I took it from here. From that junction there, that looks terrible. It does really look terrible, doesn't it? Okay, do you know what? We're just going to come off this for now. We'll figure something out a little bit better eventually. Let me turn off the anarchy. To there, and bring it out. Can I bring it out by 20? There we go. If I go straight down and in, take these two off here. Create a nice little bend in. I know what you're thinking. It's 100% weird. I don't even know if I should attach it to that, to be honest. Because if I create a really good connection up there, you could also use that. Right, forget everything I've just done. Let's find out industrial roads. So I'm going to come off it about there. So it's kind of this side of this little platform bollard, if that makes any sense. So come down. We'll come down. Do I even have snapping grids on? I do, and it feels like I don't have any snapping grids on. It's a very weird area, this isn't it, guys? It's a very weird area. Right, we come down to here. We'll go across by 2, straight up. And what we'll do, we'll cut across. We'll get this little kind of... What's the word? Crossed out section. That's the best I could come up with then, guys, believe it or not. And let's get our little incineration plant. Now, what we'll do is we'll place 2 in this area. So we'll place 1 there. And we'll place... Let's do this one on this side. And can I... Yeah, I do have one-way roads. So if I upgraded these to one-way roads... There we go. So they come in one way and they go out the other way. So that way, there is a constant flow of traffic in a certain direction. And I'll place 1 more down and we'll do it... Now, it's basically occupied, but with the power of the anarchy tool, boys. The power of that... Where is it gone? We can drop 1 just on this side. Now, does it cross over a little bit? It does cross over a little bit there, so we'll kind of move it over slightly. There we go. So that all squeezes in just nice. And, of course, it's going to need the power hooking over. So if I just do it over to here for now, just keep it simple, and we'll see how that goes. I've staggered it so I can place other stuff in and around it, but it's just a small little area that we get set up. Allow the vehicle, so it will take some time for these vehicles to go out and do their thing. Oh, they need water. Of course they do. So bring that across. And then if it all goes to plan, which I'm hoping it will, I can then get rid of this one. Which, you know what? I'm going to take... We've got enough money to support this. I'm going to take the risk by getting rid of that. So that's now officially gone. We're going to have to go in like ridiculous fast forward mode for a second. And I do need a way in which we can have this area hooked up. So while we're fast forwarding, we've got to wait for the garbage to arrive. I don't even want to look at what the city is screaming at right now. Don't even want to look at it because you know it's going to be kind of bad. But if I can... Oh, what's the best way to do this? Because this comes in. Now, if I pause it for a second, let's get rid of all this. Let's get rid of that for a second. So it stays at that level. We'll continue to bring it in to about there. And if I continue to bring that down there, kind of carrying it up, and it can kind of come off and lower itself down around about here. I'm trying to go for something different. Right. So if that does that, bear with me, guys. Just bear with me a second. And then we'll take the 2-lane highway from here. Let's turn off the anarchy because that was one crazy bend. There we go. And then just kind of bring this down with the move it tool. Bring it in slightly, bend it a little bit more round. Right, there we go. So that is the entrance point. They come in down here. They can go around and connect back up, or just ultimately come off here and go up and around again. Again, this is something a little bit different. It's definitely a little bit different. All right, if we connect up to there, and then we get the power of that move it tool again. Oh, where it climbs and goes up is at different stages at this point. So kind of bring it up just there, and then cut in there, and then we'll just try and bring these down to the same levels. Alright, is that better? That's slightly better there. Right, perfect. Okay, let's go back into play then. Keep that rocking and rolling. It's definitely something a little bit different, but as that continues to go over, I can continue to expand the roads further over, if that makes any sense. ultimately, I could have it literally cross over and come down in a different way. Many ways in which we can approach doing this. But I need those garbage trucks. The city's going to complain big time, but I need those garbage trucks out there right now collecting garbage. There's traffic lights here that I'm going to get rid of. And we do need them to connect up to this road in some way. So again, like I said, the reason for me doing that was... Oh, the reason... Actually,